convincing win like this do for your team moving forward?
Yeah, Daniel, I was really excited for the guys. I thought we had our best week of practice. I thought our guys really came out fresh and focused. I thought we played like it today, and we need to build off it.
Along those lines, how good did it feel to have a game like this where you're not sweating out in the fourth quarter, it's not a nail biter? How good does that feel for you?
Yeah, we've been in search for a game like this. I felt like our guys really earned it in all three phases. So I felt like from the first week of practice to the last whistle, I thought our guys really played together and played the right way that, gets you a win like that.
Brandon, Justin was incredibly accurate in that first half. What did you see out of him in the first and second?
Yeah, I just saw really good rhythm and timing. I thought he was decisive, and when he's playing like that, he's going to have numbers like that, where you see 31 of 40 for 300, 3 touchdowns, no interceptions. But just thought his feet and his eyes were working together, and that's when he's at his best. And our guys did a good job protecting the passer, and our receivers and tight ends backs really did a good job. I thought he was able to check it down a couple times and keep drives moving. I thought on third down we were pretty good. So a big-time performance by him tonight.
You got Austin going in the passing game. How much of an emphasis was that during the week of preparation to get him activated in that area?
Yeah, Daniel, good observation. It was a big point of emphasis. He's such a complete player, and that's when he's most dangerous, is when he's running the football, catching the football in the screen game. To get him going in the screen game, I thought was really big in the game, and he's such a weapon for us. So he had a lot of time off with that ankle, so you can see he's getting his rhythm and timing back, and we need him to play like that in order for us to have a game like this.
Brandon, did you sense the momentum carrying over? Like the defense will get a stop and then offense going and scoring and then coming back?
Yeah, I thought we really fed off each other today. The defense had 2 takeaways, had 2 fourth down stops, and I felt like you could see in the first half, especially us feeding off each other. We gave up the touchdown drive. We kind of finished the 2 minute before the half with a big time score. Came out in that middle 8 portion and had a 7-minute drive. I know it finished in a field goal, but that 10-0 in the middle 8 was important in this game. And I just thought our guys played fresh, and I felt like they played with energy, and it was in all 3 phases.
Brandon, when you look, point of having that score at the half, how good was it to kind of go into the half with that good cushion?
Yeah, huge in the game, because you give up a touchdown like that. There were a couple, 3, 4 third downs on that drive, and definitely, that took some air out of us. And then for offense to respond right away, go down there, DP, great run after catch, and it was just kind of a surgical drive. Thought we did a good job using our timeouts and giving us enough room, and Justin was just really, really accurate the whole way down there. So 24-7 was a lot better than 17-7.
Brandon, when you look at the way your offense, defense, and special teams performed tonight, was this your most complete performance of the year?
I think so. I think it was, and it was our most complete week of practice too. And I thought that was what we were in search of, is to feel that complete game where you're feeding off each other. Your level's high the whole way, and there's going to be some things that we need to improve on for sure. It wasn't like it was this perfect performance, but I like the level of play. I thought the level of play, the style of play, was much more what we're capable of.
What did you see from your defense tonight? Felt like everything kind of stemmed from how you guys stopped the run.
Yeah, Daniel, another good point. That's a really good running football team. I think Foreman is a really, really good back. Roshan Johnson, they do a great job running the ball. I mean, for 2 years they've done it. So I think that gave us a lot more opportunities to rush and play the coverages that we wanted to play. And, I thought that allowed us to keep a roof in the passing game. We had the one play, the first play of the game, and then after that, we kept the football in front of us. So, we need to build off it. And I think the story for us this season is when we stop the run like that, it helps our whole defense out.
Can you talk about the performance of Asante Samuel, just his development throughout the season?
Yeah, Zon's been close. He's going to be upset that he let a couple get away from him tonight, but he's always around the ball. He's improving as a player. He's a competitor, and we really need our corners to come through for us, in order to play at the level that we're capable of playing. And he had a good week of practice, and he played like he practiced tonight.
Brandon, was there a point of emphasis to get today?
Yeah, we wanted to get him going. I felt like we had a lot of good plays in the plan for him, and he made plays tonight. I thought a lot of different types of plays, and that third down conversion on the back shoulder was huge. Got a couple, shallow cross, and the more he plays, the more he improves. And I've told you guys that all season with him, and I think that you're seeing that. And the more that he figures out how to play, you're going to see the production, because he's certainly capable. I'm proud of how hard he's worked, and again, you can see that he's earning the trust of the quarterback more and more, and he just needs to stay on track.
The offense sputtered a bit in the second half. Again, is that becoming a concerning trend for you at all?
Yeah, I mean, when I say concerning trend, Daniel, I don't want to overstate it, but I don't think that we finished the game plan like we can. I think that we can get 2 or 3 touchdowns there and make that kind of a monster game. But again, that's why you go back to work. You got to give credit to Chicago. In the second half, I thought Chicago did a nice job stopping the run. And so, we need to build off that first half performance and put that second half performance together where we feel like, man, that was a clean game.
You mentioned DP, obviously with Gerald out tonight, how important was he?
Yeah, DP, I felt DP tonight. I think you guys that have covered the team, this was a lot closer to that 2021 version of Donald Parham, who's a difference maker. You saw the run after catch. He did that all of 2021. And so he's just continuing to improve. Justin really trusts him, and he's a weapon out there because he can beat you vertical. He's really good in the red zone. And then he's given us that run after catch that he was giving us in 2021. That gives us a different dimension on offense.
Joey looked pretty fresh out there tonight. Just what does a healthy Joey Bosa do for your defense, both pass rush and run game?
Yeah, you saw the 4th down stop. He was electric in the run game, and it's just good to see him healthy. He was battling through a bunch, guys, those first 3-4 weeks. And now he's been able to put 3 consecutive weeks of practice together where he feels like he's got his legs and his gas tank full. And then you're going to see the playmaking. You're going to see the sack production. You're going to see the run game stuffs. And I'm just happy that he's healthy because we know how he's going to play when he's healthy. And I thought that those 4 edge guys tonight rotated in. We were fresh, and that's what it's going to take for us to, be a complete defense.
Yeah, after tonight's dominant performance, how do you use tonight's momentum to give you guys, an edge going into next week in New York?
Just need to put one foot in front of the other. We just got to go one day at a time here. That's what we did last week, and that's what I think led to us being fresh and focused. We just weren't looking too far out into the future. And I thought we did a really good job of taking care of the practice field, taking care of our meetings, and creating the confidence that you need, to come out here and play like we did tonight. So this is a really tight group, and hopefully we saw when you put a week like that together how you play on Sunday.
Coach, the first half was, I believe, not penalized, points on every drive. Was that about the best half of football you played so far this year?
I think so. For what you mentioned, I thought it was clean football. There were no turnovers, no sacks, no penalties outside of the first, DPI. And then, you get the result. You get a 24-7 lead. And so I thought that we were really good in the run game on defense. I thought that we put a roof on the coverages. I thought our kicking game was sound. No penalties, no turnovers in that phase. And, you get a result like that. So that's what you're after, is to play clean football. When you play like that, you're not going to lose very many.
So then how do you bottle that and do it more often?
One practice at a time. Tomorrow we got to learn from, a couple of things happen, in that second half, or we can play a little bit cleaner and just continue to build off the practice field and see where that gets us. But I like us as a fresh and focused team. I thought that we really responded, 2 tough losses, and our guys responded the right way this week. And, that's what you have to be able to show in the NFL.